From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Evening Edition.
Live from the CBS studios in San Francisco, I'm Brian Hackney.
And I'm Andrea Nakano, taking a live look outside. Don't let the fog in San Francisco fool you. It was another scorching day away from the coast, but the heat wave is almost over. Let's get over to Darren Peck with what we can expect this week.
We still have 5 more hours of it, Andrea. By 11 o'clock tonight, the excessive heat warning is going to expire. First, a review. How did we do today? Just as hot as yesterday. Some of these are even a little higher. Concord, it was 104 today. You were right around 99 yesterday. Got a little hotter for that part of the bay. Let's do this again, and we'll pull out 4 other spots just to kind of spread the idea around of how we did. Napa, you're on here. Didn't make it to 100. 91 there. So it was 99 in San Ramon, 99 in Santa Rosa, and Redwood City held on to a relatively cool 83. If we switch to what's going on right now, that's a live look over downtown San Jose, and the number here is already down to 80. So it's already getting better. And yeah, as we've already alluded to, there is a cool down coming. It starts tomorrow. It's really going to get quite cool for Wednesday. We're going to get down to probably a couple of degrees below average by then, and then we're going to warm back up again. I don't want to give the whole thing away. We'll look at that all in the 7-day forecast in a bit. Here are the important things to cover with you while I'm here for this first visit. Excessive heat warning stays in effect until we get to 11 o'clock tonight. And if you look off the coast right now, you see that line of clouds? Thunderstorms. That's kind of strange. We're going to talk about that. There's a chance for some dry lightning just north of the Bay Area. As we go through this afternoon and evening, we'll put the future cast on that. I'll see you in a couple minutes, guys. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Darren. It is the end of an era for horse racing in Northern California. Golden Gate Fields in Albany will permanently close after their final race this year. The track's owner says they're now going to focus on expanding racing at the Santa Anita racetrack in the Southland. They'll move the horses in the Bay Area down there and then add a 4th day of racing to Santa Anita's weekly schedule. Golden Gate Fields opened in 1941. Navy took it over during the Second World War, and after Bay Meadows closed down on the peninsula, it was the last major racetrack in Northern California. The owner released a statement saying, quote, "We believe that the future success of racing depends on a business model that encourages investment in Southern California, one of North America's premier racing circuits."
An apartment fire in Santa Rosa has left a child hospitalized. The fire happened at a 2-story apartment building on Dutton Avenue at about 6 o'clock. This is in the southwest portion of downtown Santa Rosa. Firefighters were able to get control of the flames within half an hour, but still caused about $100,000 in damage. Crews rescued a young boy from the 2nd story of the building. He had life-threatening burn injuries, but there is no word yet on his condition.
Park visitors flooded California's Death Valley this weekend. Guess why? Because tourists wanted to be part of a potential record-breaking heat, and a big record. Death Valley is known as one of the hottest places on Earth during the summer, especially during July. Forecasters said this weekend temperatures could surpass the park's recent record of 130 degrees set in 2021. It did fall slightly short. It reached a mere 129.
If you look at the top temperatures on record, Death Valley is all over that list. And so if you experience the top temperatures here, you may be experiencing that world record.
The heat, you can feel it dripping through the back all the way down. Right now I'm gonna take off these because I have pants on, zip them up because it's so heat. It's burning sensation.
Death Valley does hold the highest temperature ever recorded, although, Darren, I'm going to talk to Darren about this in a minute, because that 134 degrees set in the year 1913 is kind of disputed, even though I read something in AP about the World Meteorological Organization citing that 134 as the record.
And I think that's what you got to go by.
I guess.
If they recognize it. I think the record had been for a while, and there was a desert, I think it was Iran,
yeah,
but they couldn't verify it.
They couldn't verify. They had 136.
That's the trick, right,
Yeah.
is... Can you really verify it, and then you go in the book? It's probably been hotter than that in places.
Yeah.
Golf up top and Steph Curry. That's right, Steph Curry. Amid a backdrop of South Lake Tahoe, he did something not seen since the year 2000. To the final round of the American Century Celebrity Golf Championship, Steph, the overnight leader by 3 points, Edgewood Golf Course. You get points for pars, birdies, or better. And he was playing with 2020 champion Marty Fish. The former tennis pro passed him on the back 9. This great approach shot at 16 set him up with a tap-in for par. Fish led by 3 points going to the final hole. Here's Steph's second shot on the par 5, 18th. Needed to get it close to give himself a chance. Fish got in with a par. led by 4 points. So Steph had this for Eagle, 6 points, and the win. And he walked it off. First active athlete to win this event since 2000.
Last 5 feet felt like slow motion because it was right on line. I think I dropped the putter and I was already ready to celebrate. Just it was the perfect putt at the right time.
How does this compare with, say, a three-pointer at the buzzer to win a game?
It's pretty damn close.
And in other news happening tomorrow, people will have a chance to weigh in on an independent report on the 2021 Chevron oil spill in Richmond. That spill sent more than 700 gallons of a diesel water mix into the bay. An independent report found that corrosion caused a leak in a steel pipe at the Chevron refinery. It also found Chevron didn't do enough to inspect the pipe leading up to the spill. There's a public meeting tomorrow. It'll take place at the Bermuda Room at the Richmond Convention Center that starts at 6:30, and the public comment period for the report goes through the end of August.
While it's hot and dry across California, the East is getting slammed by summer storms. 10 states are currently under a flood alert. Oh my goodness. Heavy rain forced this road to buckle in New Hampshire. The storms have also caused thousands of flights to be delayed or canceled. And in Pennsylvania, the floods turned deadly, killing at least 5 people. Fire officials say 2 toddlers are still missing after their mom was swept away in the flood waters. The family was visiting from South Carolina when their car got stuck, and the father and 4-year-old were able to get out to safety. And check this out. Yesterday, Darren showed us how smoke from historic wildfires in Canada is impacting cities across the Midwest. Well, these pictures on your screen show the dramatic before and after as wildfire smoke took over the skies in central Illinois. You can see the sky was completely covered by haze.
Boy, didn't that bring back not nice memories in the Bay Area.
That's for sure.
From when we were affected by that. Dozens of 3-legged dogs and their owners came together for a picnic in San Francisco's DuBose Park. Dogs of all sizes lounged in the shade, and they enjoyed hanging out with what their owners call their tripod dogs.
But if he is slowed down by the leg, I would be scared by what he would be like if he had 4, because he's full of energy. He will happily hike for miles. He's a very good boy. Very, very good boy.
Yeah, they totally adjust to having 3 legs. I mean, dogs just go, oh, this is interesting. Okay. The event isn't a fundraiser. It's not a contest, but the dogs do get prizes just for showing up. Organizers say it was begun because of their love for 3-legged dogs, and I'm sure the feeling is mutual.
It was hot everywhere else. San Francisco is blissfully unaware. I'm going to start out with the view over San Francisco because even though it didn't get out of the 60s in the city all day, there are some unique-looking clouds in the sky, not only above San Francisco, but above the entire bay. It's just that the camera on top of the Salesforce Tower has the best bead on them. Look back here at these little puffy clouds. It's really subtle. You might not even notice that if you were just a casual cloud observer. But they're worth pointing out. Those are clouds that are building in height. There's energy in the atmosphere, and there's actually some thunderstorms sitting not that far off the coast. It's kind of a unique scenario for us. It's only 64 degrees right now in the city. That's the current number there. We'll get to the temperatures in one moment. First, I want to show you where those clouds are coming from and why it does lead to a small chance we could have some dry lightning over parts of Northern California through the afternoon and evening. Look at the lightning bolts out there. Close enough now that the land-based radar is actually able to scan and read all the way out there. And that's going to be picked up by the Futurecast. Watch what happens when we put it in the high-resolution forecast. It doesn't see those there, but it does see the development of a well-organized line over northernmost California through the evening tonight. A couple of things on this. This is not unheard of to get isolated thunderstorms like this in the summer. There's not a lot of moisture near the ground right now. It's fairly dry, it's fairly hot. So any rain that falls from that is probably going to evaporate before it hits the ground. That's how you get into a scenario where you get dry lightning. There's about a 20% chance of that happening as we go through the afternoon and evening. It'll be for northernmost California. It's going to be north of the Bay Area, but it's still going to be a story to watch and monitor, and hopefully it doesn't turn into anything more than that. And we'll be watching it if it does. Okay, back to the other story, the temperatures. This is tomorrow. Now, the numbers over here, we looked at the daytime highs at the top of this newscast. The numbers here for the Inland East Bay tomorrow, while still hot, are 10 degrees cooler than you were today. Big improvement. No more excessive heat warning tomorrow. We don't have any more first alert status going on. Santa Rosa, you're 94 tomorrow. San Jose is going to be 87. One of the other stories that we covered just about 10 minutes ago, we showed you how smoky the sky looked in the upper Midwest. This is today's high-resolution satellite. Can't miss it. Look at all that smoke coming out of Canada. We're right back in this again. It's not as bad as it was the day when New York was having the worst air quality on the planet. The air quality sensors right through this swath are mainly reading unhealthy. It's where it goes into the deep shade of red, and you don't want to be out breathing that stuff in any more than you need to. And of course, it's the same story as our globe comes down to show us where that's coming from. And we got to take the big picture to really see it. It's coming from the wildfires burning in Canada, which, as we've mentioned many times over the last several weeks, Canada has shattered the record for the amount of acres burned in their fire season by a wide margin, many millions of acres. And there are still several more months to go up there. And the heat is what's driving that. They've also been shattering records for heat. One of the things we pointed out yesterday, I'll point it out again because I think it really does make an impression. That little community of Norman Wells, 300 miles south of the Arctic Circle, was 100 degrees there last week. It's never happened that far north in Canada before. That's just one example of the prolonged, intense heat Canada has been experiencing. We've been blissfully unaware of all of this here in California, but we've got one small taste of it. This is Yosemite Valley yesterday. That's smoke yesterday. If you hadn't heard about this, there's been enough filling Yosemite Valley from a wildfire that's burning just on the North Rim. If you know where North Dome is, it's about a 400-acre fire up there, started from lightning. And the way this works is you take a look at the times down here. The smoke sinks down into Yosemite Valley every night. And watch the way the air quality sensors just get really bad in between like that 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. period in the morning. That's the morning after all the smoke settled into the valley. It gets hazardous for a time. And this is today's readings, by the way. So these have just been updated. The air quality is good now because in the afternoon the air lifts and it kind of goes away. But just know if you're planning on going to Yosemite, smoke is now an issue for Northern California to be watching, especially there. 7-day forecast shows you the cool down. Oakland, you're going to be in the upper 60s as we go to Wednesday and Thursday. North Bay and South Bay valleys, you're getting a break. And yes, there is a subtle warm-up going into the end of the week. We'll see those numbers climbing back up to the upper 90s. That plays out for the inland East Bay communities near 100.
Thanks for watching. 60 Minutes is next. We'll see you back here at 11 o'clock tonight.